morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Look at this heavy mist that's actually starting to drop even more. Madam it's quite cold this morning, so I'm not surprised that Madam's having a bit of a hoolie, getting rid of some of that energy. But yeah, look at it, it's really starting to drop. It's really quite eerie, but it is clearing, because up there, if you spin around here, blue skies are coming. She can also see the deer down there. She likes to pretend that, you know, she's never seen them before, even though we're in the field most days. Honestly, she just uses anything as an excuse to have a gallop around. Feels a tad wintry, I have to say. She's going to canter to the bottom and then gallop back up, which is normally her favourite thing to do. Oh yes, here she comes. Oh god, racehorse train, flipping heck. She wonders why she never heals. She has got a great gallop on her. She would have made a great event horse. She does have good speed. Poor Coop. I feel for Coop at these times in the morning, because she's just got so much energy. She doesn't know what to do with herself. He's just got to kind of be quiet and keep out her way. Honestly. She's fast though, isn't she? For such a heavy warm blood, she's surprisingly light on her feet. Oh, here we go again. This is not even the beginning of it. I didn't film the first lot. Oh, it's those like sharp turns that I don't really like. I feel like at any second she'll end up on the floor. My goodness. How blinking beautiful is it today? Just gorgeous. It was 2.5 degrees first thing this morning, I realised when I got in the car. Oh, we got some breeze. Oh, what a surprise. As soon as I get the phone out, the wind's like, hang on a second. Let me just blow around for a moment, make filming a little bit more tricky. It always does, it always does. Anyway, on this lovely old chap, we go and have verge picnics, because he doesn't have much grass at home. So we're heading off to a lovely big verge so he can stuff his face for a while. I'll probably see you guys down there, because like I say, it's a bit of a breeze in the background right this very second. Right, the only downside of being down here is you get lots of walkers and cyclists, and I'm sure at some point someone's going to catch me talking to myself. But we are now having the verge picnic, which he gets so excited about. He literally marches his way here because he knows what's coming, and then when you have to take him home, he like drops on the way home because he's like, I don't want to go. But he gets like, I give him like a good 15 minutes down here. He's very lucky. Anyway, I'm going to keep turning because I like I say, somebody will walk past me at some point, for sure. Last night, I was having a real reminisce down YouTube, my own videos, which sounds a bit dodge, not going to lie, going, oh yeah, I was really enjoying watching my own videos. But I don't look back over my videos. I obviously watch them through when I edit them, but I don't then look back over them. And I was watching ones from 2 or 3 years ago, and it was so nice. I was so grateful last night for the fact that I did do YouTube and I recorded these moments in life, because watching them back was amazing. I was watching Coop's last dressage competition, and I was just, oh, it was beautiful. And initially I started it because I was trying to look at what videos had done best, what schooling exercise videos I've already done, what get the most views, things like that. And also I was kind of really without sounding a bit weird, like I was quite proud, because lots of the videos have done really well, and I thought, oh my gosh, you did them. I think there's one video, I think the best video was on 22,000 views, and I was like, that's pretty good going. So yeah, it was just really nice to look back over all the videos, and yeah, it was a lovely thing to do actually. I'm so pleased I've chosen to do YouTube, and I have that there. As long as YouTube's around, I have all these videos stored to look back over my life, and even the mundane stuff is still interesting. So yeah, last night I'm definitely tired this morning because I watched way too many of my own videos. It was really good and very useful. Definitely helped to give me some ideas of what to do for training videos now. But yeah, I think I've been doing YouTube for like 4 or 5 years. It's a long time. It's a long time. How have I managed to produce so many videos? Oh, but yeah, when I'm old and grey, if YouTube's still around, I'm going to be able to just watch them all back and see, a real portion of my life. That's really cool. Really cool. I have another pole exercise for you guys, and this is a corker. It is the pole exercise that just keeps giving. It is good in walk, trot, canter, and you can even have a little jump. Brilliant with raised poles as well. Can't take credit for it. Saw it on an Event Rider's Instagram. I've altered it a tiny bit. I added the jump wings in and the pole pods, but that was about it. The layout was the same. So yeah, it's a corker. So I used it as part of my warm-up. By the way, if you guys don't know, this is Mr. Coop. He's 24. He doesn't really want to be doing this anymore, so he knocks poles out of place for the sake of it. He just thinks it's funny. And all that grey on top of his bum is hair. He's literally going grey all over, bless him. So initially I just did like a bit of a figure of 8 over the skinny pole, and then this is such a good exercise to do in walks, such a great way to really get them lifting their feet, sort of. Corporate obviously does knock a few poles out. Get that bend through their body. It's a brilliant exercise. The other great thing about this pole layout is I think it really suits riders and horses of all ages and all abilities. So a great one if you are a trainer to use in a lesson. You can see here, just making sure I did it on both reins. He was very obliging, Mr. Coop. I was very pleased with him in this day. And just trying to help warm him up, get that lovely softness through his body, and get that feeling that he's starting to bend a little bit through the neck and the rib cage. For a couple of transitions thrown in for good measure, because that's always good. This is great if you've got a young horse and you want to introduce them to skinny poles. This is Coop thinking, I don't need to do any more. He's bogged off. Then we move up into the trot, and I start just kind of doing like a bit of a figure of 8 using the skinny pole. I've actually raised it, but also then just working through the poles that are laid out. So it's just really nice to work on their suppleness, find that lovely even rhythm, get yourself looking up and ahead, really thinking about your turns, looking for that real softness and ease of rhythm as you're working through this. And you can kind of keep going for quite a while. The skinny pole also helps work on your straightness. There's really not much not to like about this exercise. And like I say, you can do this on an older or younger horse, but you could also be doing this on a 5-star horse. I really think it suits all. Then, love this bit. Do a nice circle and just going over 2 of the raised poles. I wanted to see if it was possible to do all 4. It wasn't. Poor Mr. Coop. Then I moved on to the canter. Again, sort of doing similar stuff. Put up the little skinny pole a little bit more so you can have a little bit of a jump. Also work on that figure of 8. Practicing keeping a lovely even rhythm. He obviously had to have a quick break, little breather. Back into the canter. I also found you wanted quite a controlled canter for this exercise. You didn't want to be going too fast. This I love. Oh, the balance was just perfect. He's just so good. But you have to use your outside leg. It does make you work as a rider because it's very easy for the horse just to drift out. So it does make you think. Obviously, I'm trying to make sure that I do it on both reins, and look at that. Perfection, because he is simply the best. So it's really nice to work on that balanced canter, making sure your horse doesn't drift through the outside shoulder, getting that lovely bend through their body and their neck. This is also a great exercise, especially if you want to work on continuing the canter, getting your horse a lot stronger. So I started on the left, or did I? Yes, just had to double check. Started on the left rein. So you do a pole, small circle, then to the next pole, small circle, then then to the next pole, and you're really just working on keeping that lovely balanced canter, keeping the softness, really using your legs and your seat. And then you can do a nice little change of leg over one of the poles and start again. Turns out did I do it? I did. There's a part where I don't do the same thing on both reins because it would seem I forgot, but I did do this bit. So you can see now I'm doing it on the right. So do a little circle over the pole, move on to the next one, and just keep working them that way. And again, it's a great way to get the softness coming through, to make sure the canter stays the same from pole to pole. I'm not quite sure what's happening in this session, but really looking up and ahead, turning with your shoulders, because it all comes up fairly quickly. So you do need to be always looking for the next pole. And then this superstar needed a nice long breather and a cool down. But this is a great exercise, guys. Good morning, guys. It is Sunday. I'm finishing this vlog because I've currently got sort of 3 bits of vlogs going on, and I need to do some tidying up because I'm getting confused. So this is the vlog that's going to go out on Wednesday, so I can edit it when I get back. I'm feeling very... I think I've eaten something, possibly with gluten in it, because I'm definitely feeling a bit rubbishy this morning. But anyway, all is fine. I'm about to go and ride Mr. Coop. I'm going to take some kids out, because we think it might help their pony, because he's being a bit stuffy at the moment. So we thought maybe a bigger horse out with him might, I don't know, make him look a bit more enthusiastic, because this pony looks like he doesn't really want to do anything. So that's what I'm doing this morning. And then I have got to go and ride... Ooh, I've got to do something with my dried flowers soon. I need a vase. I don't have one, so I need something so I can go and put them in. But they still smell amazing. Then I need to go and ride a dressage horse. I probably won't film him today, but I will try and remember to film him, because he's that gorgeous, big, powerful one that absolutely destroys my body. And the next morning I wake up and I'm like, I've got him, and then I'm teaching in the afternoon. So it's quite a busy Sunday, but that's only because obviously yesterday was Storm Amy. And it was very windy here. I mean, nothing compared to what I imagine other people had across the country, because we really weren't in a bad area, but it was still very blustery and it was a bit wet. And so we cancelled the lessons because it wouldn't have been much fun. So that does mean they had to go in today, but it is nice out there today. It's very calm. And so it's good. It's a good day. I think this video had a schooling exercise with Coop in it. It was a good one. It was one I'd never done before, which is always nice. So I think you guys will enjoy that. I've got quite a... It's not a big update on Sienna, but an update on her. Things have suddenly been moving a little bit this week, sort of. So I need to update you guys on that. I'll try and do that next week, because I feel like that needs a bit of a separate video on its own. But yeah, I feel knackered. I've not done anything this morning other than muck out and tack up. Oh dear. Right, come on. I need to G myself up and get on with things and get going, get the day done. Have a lovely week, or have a lovely rest of your week, and I will see you next Wednesday, hopefully for a Sienna update.